Hey guys, it's Joanne with Simple Syrup. So, my brain is all over the place, thinking about stuff and having conversations with myself, which is very necessary to get to answers. Um, this, I say something a lot about demanding your respect. And sometimes I have to remember that the words that come out of my mouth are not always attached to the perception that I believe people are receiving. And that's important anytime we speak, even if we think that we know what we're saying is correct, or what we think what we're knowing is sounding politically savvy, or whatever the point may be. It's still understanding that all of these thoughts, all of these words, sentences, everything, they have meaning. And I really want people to understand when I say demand your respect. Now, when I was younger, if I heard this statement, I would have thought, you better do this, and you're not going to do this to me, and you're not going to talk to me this way. And, I'm demanding my respect. I always thought it was a confrontational thing. So, growing up, I always thought that I had to try to either fight or flight. In my head, that's what demanding my respect was, which was sitting back and either accepting how someone spoke to me or not. And then as I got older, I realized that there's a much more beautiful and trends like this. It's just this word I'm trying to think of that I can't always come to my head, but it's so intertwined and so multi-woven that it's never going to be as simple as either you demand it and you deal with the ramifications, or you say nothing and you still deal with the ramifications. Even within that moment, you're still dealing with the duality of life. So that's when I started to recognize that it's easy for me to grasp that there's another option after this option, offer that option, correlate it back to another option. Let me get to the point and make it simple. Demanding your respect is saying you can be whoever you want to be. You can act however you want to act. As long as you understand, once you come into my energy sphere, into my circle of my life, and you start trying to impose your thoughts and beliefs in the way you think the world should react to you, that's when I step in and say, no, you're not going to talk to me that way. No, I do not accept this behavior. No, I'm not trying to control yours. I'm just telling you what you're not going to do to me, with me, or around me. That is demanding respect. Because in this moment and age, we think that telling other people how to feel or telling people what to do, or now that the majority of people are actually awoke enough to be recognizing that, okay, I've listened to a conditioned mindset for so long, now it's our turn. I'm not putting any political things behind that. I'm talking about emotions of humans. We've let people who have always said, shut up, don't talk back, don't do this, don't do that. We've allowed fear to run things for so long that now that love is finally getting a chance to express itself, people are just using it. Again, the quote I made today, they're using it as a weapon. And love is not meant to be used as a weapon. You can use love as a weapon. You can use fear as a weapon. But what have we learned from using weapons? It creates destruction. It makes noise. Nothing good usually comes from that. Creation comes from silence. The seed that grows in the middle of a forest, you can't hear it growing. You can hear a tree falling. Even if you're not near that tree, you might feel the vibrations, but you don't feel the vibrations of growth. It's always silent. It's always within. But even in that situation and circumstance, that plant or that tree can't control what's happening to it. So yes, there are times when you need to go out and go down fighting, but that's not the only way. And sometimes silence is more powerful than ever fighting back, but also knowing when to step up and step in. So this was just a moment of reflection for me, which is if you start feeling like your life is out of control, or the way you feel about being anxious about how someone else might feel, these are all thoughts. That's okay. What makes your thoughts is accepting that you have dark thoughts and you have light thoughts, but knowing that you have the choice to pick between the two. And there's not just stopping at the two. Once you've decided that maybe I like thick and dark, but I'm a good person, accept that. Know that you can portray whatever character that you choose, but understand within that there's still a level of love that the people you attract to that darkness are expecting to get out of that. So even within dark, if you can't see it, you gotta love. Even within light, you can see the dark, you can see the light, but you still have to accept. It's not about changing, it's about acceptance. So the one thing that I've learned, that it's never about me trying to demand my respect because I'm telling someone to do. I'm demanding my respect because the next time you meet me, the next time you approach me, the next time you speak to me, you're going to know that I'm a rational person, I'm a rational thinker, and I'm biased to your emotions because they're not mine. They're not my emotions to own. So why would I take on a whole day of someone else's emotions when I can just take care of myself? That to me is the definition of demanding respect. Alright, I hope I wasn't too long. Thank you for watching. Whoever else wants to listen, I'm always here to talk. Hit me up, chat with me, whatever. I'm an open book. Love you guys. Bezos.